Good afternoon. It's time. It's time for yet another NFL Bucky's Mail Day. This is your host, Mike C., of course, and the star of the show, as always, it's Bucky. Say hi, Bucky. Bucky says hi. Bucky, where are you? There you are. What are you doing behind Edgar Allan Poe's greatest collection of complete tales and poems of Edgar Allan Poe? I got this book. I believe it was my brother bought it for me quite a few years ago now, but Poe is my favorite author. I love to read his poems. He's very weird, very dark, but I've always liked Poe's writings and works. And why am I using this? Because he was, I don't know if he was from Baltimore, but he lived in Baltimore. He died in Baltimore. And the Lions played the Baltimore Ravens. So I was like, I was gonna use this win or lose or slaughter, and it was a slaughter. We'll get to that later. I'm going to title this video The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. The Lions are all three, but I'm not going to use just them in my video today. But we're going to start with the good. The Badgers won. They beat the Fighting Illini and Brad Bielema. Boo. The coach who could never win the big game when he was coach of the Badgers. They were down by, I think it was 14. At least 14, maybe even 18 points. And they came back. They were down 14 in the fourth quarter. I know that. And they came back to win on I didn't see it because I didn't see the game. And I didn't hear it because I was trying to listen to the game, but my stupid phone kicked out. I've seen the play since. It was a tackle eligible play. And what a gutsy time to call it. It was hardly any time left in the entire game. They pulled it off, and they beat them. They have salvaged their season because Penn State lost, and Iowa lost. Minnesota actually beat them. So we'll see what happens, but I might just save their season overall. And it might have been a telltale win for the Badgers this year, and we'll see. I don't think they got a gift because they earned it, but it was a good win for them. So that was good. They're 5-2 now, and I don't know who they play next. I forgot to look. I know they still have to play the Gophers. I know that. I'm not sure. I'll put in my comment later. They're 3-1 in the Big Ten, and their quarterback Locke was the Big Ten freshman of the week, so that was good. And he played okay. It was his first start, so I don't expect too much. So that was the good. The bad, I've got the women's volleyball team, the Badgers, lost to Nebraska, who's a very good team also. Badgers are number one. I think Nebraska was their number two, something like that. So they're bound to lose. Nebraska's a very good team. So that was the bad. But they'll be back. They're a great team. I don't know who they play next week either. But the big thing is the tournament. It doesn't need you don't have to be undefeated or anything like that. So they'll be in the very end, and maybe they'll get revenge on Nebraska. They beat them last year in the championship. So that was the bad. The ugly was very ugly. The game was on TV, and we had trouble with the damn TV again. So I missed the very beginning, but I didn't miss much. The Ravens got the coin toss and decided to take the ball, and they went right down the field. Lions couldn't stop. I said, "Uh-oh." I remember thinking, "Uh-oh." Lions got the ball, 3 and out. Ravens got the ball back, went right down the field again. Couldn't stop them. 14-0. I thought, "Oh, this could be trouble." Same thing happened. Lions got the ball again, 3 and out. Ravens got the ball again, right down the field. It was 21-0 in the blink of an eye. Still in the first quarter. And I thought this game could be over. It got worse. It got ugly. And I think it was finally 35-0 for the Lions. Did score a touchdown. I didn't see it because I turned the game off. I said, you know what, the hell with it. I'm not watching this crap. They didn't show up. They did not come to play. They had no response to the Ravens. Ravens are a very good team. And they just totally dominated them. And they couldn't stop them all day. And they kept trying to run the ball, which I don't know why they did that the first 2 drives. But totally took the running game out of the play. And they just dominated them. They did get a touchdown. Williams got a rushing touchdown. That was good. But that was the only good thing about that game. It was ugly, ugly, and more ugly. So, apropos the title, Good, the Bad, the Ugly, I might have used it before, I can't remember. But this is the Lions version. And just very disappointing loss. Now, the good thing is the Lions are still 5-2. The Harris Brothers' schedule is over. They got 2 more tough teams. They got the Chargers, and they got the Cowboys, which is going to be tough. That's going to be a tough game. The rest of the schedule is very easy. They got the Packers, they got the Vikings, they got the Bears. So they've got good chance. They're still 5-2, which is about where I thought they might be. 6-1, 5-2 is a good schedule. The coach Dan Campbell said, it was a good thing we got our ass kicked. Kind of humbled us and kind of brought us back to earth. That may be true, but man, still got a lot of injuries. They lost a couple more people on Sunday. They got, another game coming up Monday night against the Raiders. So we'll see how they bounce back. The Raiders aren't very good at all, so we'll see. Then after that, they got a bye week, and they need a bye week. Let me tell you, they're beat up. They need Montgomery to come back, and if there ever was a time they needed for a bye week, it's the Lions coming up. So they get past. They should win against the Raiders because the Raiders are trash. Their quarterback situation is just totally up in the air. So we'll see what happens. The Vikings play tonight against the 49ers, so I'm hoping the 49ers just destroy them. The Packers lost. Bears actually won, but the Bears are trash too. So the Lions are still in very good shape in the division, and it took a little hit in the NFC, but we'll see what happens. So that's about it. We had 10 views last week. I don't know what happened. The week before was great. We had 10 views, which is that's okay. It tends when the word Lions is not in the title, it tends to be worse. So I'm going to include it. Just put it in there. But 10's all right. That's fine. But not too much else to report. That's all my notes. Suki just came down. Hi, Suki. So I think that's about it, Bucky. Let me think of anything else. I can think of anything. Nope. It's going to be really nice today. It might be even the 80s, which is fantastic. And I got some errands to run, so we'll do that. I think that's about it, Bucky. So, for Mike Scene, of course, the star of the show, it's Bucky. Say bye, Bucky. Bucky says bye. And Suki's walking between my legs. But, so I had, a telltale heart, and it was tough. But, I turned the game off even before halftime because it was over. And I can't remember the other game I watched. The Chiefs game was on. So, again, for Mike Scene, of course, star of the show, it's Bucky. Say bye, Bucky. Bucky says bye again. And I'll catch you next week, and be kind. And we'll see if the Lions can bounce back. They should. So, all right, take care, everybody. Bye now.